to another video of Isaiah33, which is me. Well, today I want to talk about the anime called Arakawa Under the Bridge. It revolves around mostly two people. The guy Ku, who is the son of a wealthy businessman in Japan, and the girl Nino, who is a homeless girl who lives under the bridge near the river Arakawa. Well, now things happen and our lovely Ku almost fell under the bridge, but got saved by Nino. He has this firm belief that he never wants to be indebted to anyone, and he managed to do that up until that point actually pretty well. And after Nino saves his life, he of course wants to pay her back. Of course, he doesn't want to be in debt, so he wants to pay her back. Problem is, Nino doesn't really care about she doesn't care about material things, she doesn't care about money. The only thing she wants from him is to fall in love with her. She wants to fall in love herself, actually. She asks him to be her boyfriend and come live with her under the bridge, where she lives, together with some other homeless people around there. Well, alright, I mean, the story, that's not something you see in every anime. You don't really see homeless people as well, so I thought it might be an interesting one. It might be interesting, it might be very funny as well. But somehow, yeah, alright, first of all, he actually goes and lives with her under the bridge. He's wealthy, and now he lives there. Yeah. Does that really make sense to you? No. Then he tries to bring in some material things, some luxury items, if you want to call them, which they aren't, to where they live, or where Nino lives and he lives now, they live, I don't know. But Nino really doesn't care about them. As I said, she doesn't really care about material things, which makes sense, because yeah, she seems to have chosen to live there. And I thought, well, maybe there is something about Nino's past that made her want to be there, or in general that caused her to not want to return to normal society, kind of. Or maybe she hates riches because she was born into a rich family. It could have been whatever. I thought it might be it might revolve around her, or around her past a little bit more, and that there might be some kind of secret that we might have to uncover. But it wasn't about that at all. It's really about them living together there under the bridge, and Ku having to kind of learn how to adapt to the people there and try his best to kind of make her fall in love, because that's kind of the whole goal why he lives there anyway. And in general, it shows some parts where you would think, oh yeah, of course he would try to make a date like that with her, with fancy cars or whatever you can imagine, but of course she doesn't want all those things. And I don't know, I personally didn't like that anime too much. First of all, the plot, it doesn't really make too much sense to me. You don't really get a lot of background information about other people there that live on the street in general and why they live there. I thought maybe it's going to be about that, it's going to be interesting, but no, you don't really see a lot of romance, and every kind of moment they might be able to have gets interrupted by the other guys living there. And actually, I mean, she says she wants to fall in love. Then there's so many guys there that live with her under the bridge. Why didn't she choose some of them? Why choose the guy that clearly doesn't fit in there? And why make someone live like a homeless person when he's wealthy? I don't know, I don't get that. And to be honest, I don't know, it didn't even really have comedy in it. It had slapstick comedy, but it's definitely not my kind of humor. And also, I prefer a bit of kind of smarter jokes or people teasing others, and that's kind of funny, but that was really mostly slapstick comedy and people interrupting moments and people really hating on Cole there. It makes no sense. Why would he even stay there? Honestly, I don't get it. I don't understand. And none of the characters seems relatable to me. I couldn't relate to anyone, not to their feelings, not to their actions, to nothing somehow. So at first it was boring. Then it became why am I even watching this? And I think I stopped at around episode 9, 10, maybe 11. I didn't even finish the whole season. And now there's a second season. I was like, Why do they make second seasons of animes that are absolute BS? But then don't make second seasons of animes that are amazing. Like, just let me Skip Beat, for example. Skip Beat is such an amazing manga, especially if you read it to the end. Of course, it would have needed more than 1 or 2 or even 3 seasons, I guess. But that would have been so worth it. And instead, we have Arakawa Under the Bridge, and that has a second season. And I really don't see the point why. I don't understand anything, and I don't know. Like, I kind of want to find out if, in the end, we get to learn a little bit more about Nina and if she actually had some kind of secret past that causes her to live there and not wanting to be part of society. But I would just read like the Wikia and not like watch the second season. It's really not interesting to me, and nothing is interesting to me in that anime, so I don't recommend it. If you like slapstick comedy, you might like that one though. But other than that, it has no real romance in there. Like, no, not really. You don't really get to know much more about the characters themselves. No character development whatsoever. And, well, in the end, yeah, there's nothing much about it. It's just like you're wasting your time, basically. So, hope you enjoyed that and you saved your time and didn't watch it. Or if you liked it, I really want to know why you liked it. I don't know, it's just, I guess it's just not my kind of taste. But of course, there are people who liked it. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye.